Hi, this is Browns beat writer Nate Ulrich alongside columnist Marla Reidenauer. We're here at Cleveland Browns Stadium where the Browns just defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers 2014. It's the first time the Browns have beat the Steelers since 2009. It's obviously a huge, huge win for the Browns, just in terms of the city really rallying behind this type of win. So the story of the game, Marlo, was 8 takeaways by the Browns. I mean, it's almost unheard of, but the defense just kept forcing fumbles and getting interceptions.
I just think a lot of this is last week 7 sacks, this week 8 turnovers. I think a lot of this is the defensive line finally coming together. Phil Taylor back, Rubens there. I mean, it sounded crazy maybe when I asked DeQuell Jackson if he felt like he was playing behind the fearsome foursome, but they got some real talent there, and I really think that's a huge part of this resurgence right now.
Yeah, and another thing that was huge was Joe Haden coming back from that oblique muscle injury that forced him to miss the Cowboys game. Joe Haden had an interception today late in the fourth quarter. It was really one of the biggest plays of the game. He also popped the ball out of a Steelers' hands, and Billy Wynn caught it for an interception, and Joe Haden also had a forced fumble on top of that. So just a huge game for Joe Haden, and TJ Ward, his best friend on the team, had 2 forced fumbles, and it was really fitting the way the game ended because the Steelers were trying a series of laterals in a desperation attempt to score a touchdown there in the closing minute. Well, actually, with no time left on the clock. And TJ Ward forces Emmanuel Sanders to fumble. Craig Robertson recovers. So it was just like defense for the Browns, and that's why they finished. What do you think it's going to do in terms of confidence for this young team to finally finish? They've lamented, their problems finishing all season.
Well, yeah, I think they might see this as a breakthrough, just as to be able to hang on, do the things at the end to win, and also what it's going to for them to feel that crowd on its feet in the final seconds cheering for them, and they're not waving those orange, yellow towels. I think the energy in here and the energy that they felt at the end of the game when they finally pulled this off should have a good carryover effect to the rest of the season.
Yeah, and we also have to mention that Brandon Weeden suffered a concussion late in the fourth quarter, and I think with a little more than 5 minutes left, he was pulled down by a Steelers linebacker, and his head hit Joe Thomas's leg. So Colt McCoy made his first appearance of the day, and the Browns held on. I mean, the offense really didn't do anything spectacular there then, but again, the defense did enough. And they're going to be 3-8 now, headed into the road game against the Oakland Raiders next week. And stay tuned throughout the week to see what Brandon Weeden's status is. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Thanks.